Maybe he was having a bad game. Maybe I was having a really, really good game. I have played against Wesker 162 times. I've lost 105 of those games. So yeah, I had a really good time against that particular Wesker, and it was funny, and I got some laughs. And yeah, we were in a map that was quote-unquote unfair, and we had survivors who were quote-unquote unfair. But why is it unfair when survivors do it, but it's completely fair when killers do it? And I get it. I hear people saying the same thing. Well, why is it bad if I camp in tunnel? I've never yelled at anyone for camping in tunnel. I'm actually more mad at survivors who don't punish camping and tunneling. So, I mean, I'm pro camping and tunneling. Well, I don't get mad at it. Play however you want to play. Do whatever it takes to win. But if you win, you're good. Wesker had a bad day. You know, but I absolutely have my agenda, just like anyone else has their perspective and their agenda. But where some people say, I base my agenda on what I think, I base my agenda on actual data. I base my agenda on the fact that if the person you're listening to is saying it's one way, like it's survivor-sided, but wins more than he loses when he plays killer, or wins more than she loses when she plays killer, then that person doesn't understand what unfair means. It's not unfair when you win more than you lose. It's unfair when you lose more than you win. But you can't say, well, it's unfair, but I win more, and they should just play better. Well, if they play better, you'd win less, and then you might have an argument. You know, anytime anyone wants, I will happily show my spreadsheet, my wins, my losses. No, I do not count games where survivors kill themselves in a hook. No, I do not count games where survivors DC, unless it's late game. Then I count it. All right, so I'm just typing some things there, but like I said, I feel like these games really actually, and so again, I will tell you, I, in and of myself, can't prove it any more than anyone else. So anyone who says just watch my games, I can watch your games. For the record, when I watch your games, you win. But if your games count, so do mine. I would love to see the statistics. I really would. I would love to see all of it. And when they show it, they validate my argument, and you call it bad data. The data isn't bad because you don't like it. You bring up points and say things like, well, they didn't track this, they didn't do this. So then I start playing games with no perks and no add-ons, and I still get the same data. And then you say, well, you're not good. You got a lot of excuses for why the data doesn't support your argument. Maybe you're just wrong, because you cannot say the data is wrong and not put any data to refute it. And if you say, well, look at my games, and you win more than you lose, and you have a 70% kill rate, well, then again, the data doesn't support your argument, and arguments should be supported by data, not opinions. It is not evidence that you are right if you have to work hard to win. It is evidence that you are right if you don't win. That is the point. And I just want to like, hey, hello, I am an educator, and I am a journalist. These are actual jobs that I had. I understand how research works. And no researcher would say, well, this conclusion must be true because all the data says it's not. That is not a thing. That is not a thing. So show your data. I do. I talk about where I'm at. I talk about what my percentages are. And I don't hide from it. And I show that data across my whole time here. I've done one reset. I'm considering doing another reset because of this new update. But I still have the data. I've been tracking every game I played since April of 22 or 21. I can't remember which. And that's a lot of data. That's a lot of games. More than 2,000 games. And that's a lot. I think there are almost 500 videos on this stream right now. And that's awesome. But my data doesn't compare to the 32,000 people who play Steam. However, if one person says my data shows this, and another person goes my data shows that, then competing data should be compared against other data. And I would love it if everyone tracked their stats, everyone tracked their hooks, everyone tracked their kills, everyone tracked the number of gens done. That's stuff I track. What is the perk I'm looking? Prove thyself. But why they say things is because they can't actually show you examples of losing. And again, you can never argue with me. Just look at what I had to do to win. You won. You won. I've never once seen the Chiefs come up to the podium and be like, man, it really sucks. I had to throw for 400 yards to win. They're happy they won. And when you're winning, you should be happy. When you're winning, you should be there. I sound unhappy, but that's not. I'm delighted I'm winning. That's awesome. But I am discussing this imbalance issue through this series of videos tonight. It's kind of the theme of the night. Because people are trying to say the game is survivor-sided while winning almost all of their games. That's nonsense. Wow, it's unfair to me because I have to work hard to win. Nope, it is unfair, but not to you. Oh, it's unfair to me because I have to do these things to win. You're still winning more than those guys. It is unfair, but not to you. And until you show me a losing streak, that's greater than my 12-game losing streak, until you show me a losing night, until you show me a losing month like I had last month, until you show me that you win 40% of your matches the same way I win 40% of my matches, then, and sure, I'm almost scared because I'm having a good night. And if I win this one, I'm going to be even that much more nervous because I'm like, oh no, I'm totally going to get frog stomped all night tomorrow. Because that's what I think. That's what I experience. And my experiences are valid. Your experiences are valid, but they're not proof in and of themselves. And I freely admit that. If you're watching these videos, my games are no more conclusive than anyone else's games individually. But, you don't have to take my word for it. Watch 10 Ottstarve games, and 10 Spooky Loop games, and 10 True Talent games, and show me what their records are. Show me how they perform. And if they win more than they lose, do it for a week, and then do it for a month. And then when you see that they win almost all the time, regardless, Like when things get close and they suddenly feel like, hey, you know what, I got to camp a tunnel, but they still win because those are still options, then you'll have more viable data. Is that blight? It sounds like blight. I think he kind of peel off. We should, yeah. Nope. Scared me for a second. Don't worry, guys. I'm on a middle gen, and you're doing your work there. So this one winning night shows that I can have a winning night. But what, you know, what are the odds? What's the history? We actually need this gen done, folks. So look at the time that's not being done on gens, and imagine what that's going to be like when it takes even longer to heal. He's coming for you. We're trying to cut away 3 gens. Not the most efficient. It'd be more efficient if there were 2 people on 2 different gens. But we're attacking 3 gens. We're cutting the map apart. He's trying to camp out. So we need to do this gen. Maybe not this gen, like just any gen. Oh, that sucks. I got a ship W. Like a toxic guy. Oh no! Look out! He's actually using the map. That cheater. What you don't know, guy, is you have actually helped me. You have made me stronger with your nonsense. Shoot. That's a skill set I got it. Yep, that guy. I'm sorry, I need a pallet. I need a pallet. What? Oh, whoop. Oh, you got me. Oh, no! Ah! That's right. She's still working on gens. I played that poorly. I played that very, very poorly. And they're healing. I don't know. I think the healing is part of a problem. I love that. I love that. I'm not going to die slugged. Wow, that was... you have it? No, I didn't think so. That's alright. But she's halfway done with a gen that will help break up the map. So she's working on that. So now I can come all the way over here and 99 this bad boy. All right. Now, if I have like 3 weeks where I have like winning records, then I have to declare the game balanced. I have to be like, wow, actually the game's pretty balanced. Now what I can't do... Yeah, you're right. This is an appropriate time. Not really, because she's off the gen. Please don't finish this gen, guy. You should 99 this gen, not... Don't finish it. Yeah, we know the score. 99 that gen, guy. 99 that gen. Is there a gen in the shack? I don't think so. What? What are you gonna do, guy? You're gonna... She's just chugging on that gen, and there's 3 of us, guy. What are you gonna do? He can't win this. I mean, if you guys know it, he's playing like a genius. You should come after me, because you could get me. Gonna heal me up. Look at that, a real winning night. My first real winning night in 2 months. Now the question is, do we get him out? I don't know, with 3 of us? That's feasible. Oh, wow. Come on, lady. Okay, that might be a little unreasonable. I need to hope that I'm right about where this... Oh, did he do it? Oh, there it is. Well, there's that. Okay, so not that. Oh, yeah, come here. Come here, let's heal up. We can do this. We can do this. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. We get one shot, lady. We get one shot. Ah! Well, we did everything we could. Does she have Unbreakable? That would be good. I had to take the hit to get the guy up. We couldn't do it. Well, you know, he got one kill. So there you go. A winning night. That's crazy. Let me see here. I feel so weird right now. I'm like, hey, you know, did that mean I suddenly got good? Did I GG? Is that what happened? Oh, that's auto-haven. I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know what my record could be. Now, I've done things to, I even cheat the system for the record. I'll stop playing if it looks like I'm getting below 40%. And I'll usually stop when I finish ahead. Like, I don't play this game, you know, unless it's a weekend with my brother, but that's typically a 40% night. So, you know, what do you want to do? So yeah, I had a really good winning night, and that is great, and I am happy. I really am. But that is the exception. Right, 1438. Now, if it becomes the norm, then I will retract my statements. I'll be like, no, man, actually, the game is survivor-sided because I win more than I lose now. Unless I go like 50% on the night. That's, you know, well, then I'll be like, actually, the game's balanced from my point of view. But look, check it out. He's doing it. He's doing no perks and no add-ons. Come on, guy. Now I feel bad. Come on, dude. Go for it. You can do this. This is a brand new Blight out of the box. So good on you, man. I hope you keep at it. Ironic that the guy who, like, plays all the killers, no perks and no add-ons, ends the game on his first winning night in 2 months against the killer playing with no perks and no add-ons. So maybe if all the killers stopped using perks and add-ons, I would have winning nights. But even then, I don't think so. I am sorry for Yui here. Not Yui. Yeah, it is Yui. It's this Yui, though. Hey, you know what? We worked to get her out. Maybe if we'd have held on, but if he'd have had to down, he would have had to pick up. And I don't know that we could. I don't know that we could have done that. But you know, we tried. We definitely tried. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up because you are a good, kind person. And I'm gonna give you a thumbs up because you played the game as hard as you could play it. So you know, that's kind of how it rolls. But yeah, a winning night. If you watch this night in and of itself, you'd be like, why is this guy complaining? He's actually winning when he loses. Tonight, yes. If this trend continues, then I need to reevaluate my opinion. But my opinion is not based on how I feel about each game. is based on like the overall consensus. So hope you all had a great night. I will see you around. We'll see you tomorrow. We will play Dr. No Perks No Add-ons Game 2, and then we'll kind of see what we do from there. All right, have a great evening.